Hi there, and welcome to the studio. So today I'm going to make an attempt to replicate a forest scene using a tree ring pour and then using some strings to do the trees. The mixture for my paints today is just going to be our glue and water mix, and 70% glue, 30% water, and I'm using just craft paints, so stay tuned. Okay, so I have my canvas prepared. I have put tape for overflow and push pins on the back, sprayed it with a little bit of water to tighten up my canvas, and I want to check to be sure that it is even. It looks good both ways. All right, I believe I have most of my colors mixed, so I'm going to, I didn't use white as the background. I'm using a vanilla. And I'm using a very liquidy mix today. The tree ring pour that I'm going to put on first, I'm hoping some of the colors blend together. I don't really need a true tree ring. So we'll see how that goes. If I quit tripping, it might be better. So these are pretty runny. And I have various shades of yellow. And I'm going to add a tiny bit of gold in toward the end and between some of the layers. Just when I reuse my gloves, the paint sometimes flakes off, even if I've washed them. Seems like I always have a little bit left. Okay, here we go. Basic tree ring. Actually, I'm going to go for a straight pour. Perfect. And in fact, I might add just a touch more of my white in the middle, just to spread out that stuff a little bit. You'll see why in a little bit. All right, so go ahead and bring it down this way. Let's go ahead and go over the edge there. So you see this is really just, there we go, just a yellow background. Next, I have mixed up some gray. Now that was just from some leftover paints right on my table. I'm going to drip a little bit of gold in it. Put a tiny bit of the brown right on top of it too. And you're thinking, what the heck is she doing? Alright, so I'm going to run a string through these colors. So I'm twisting it as I roll. So my attempt is to get all these colors, but not necessarily in a line. I'm gonna make some happy little trees. Lots of paint. Maybe I need to pour some more of that paint off. Just a second, I need to pour some more of that yellow off. Actually, I need to pour it this way. A little bit too much. It's okay, we'll fix that tree. Alright, how are we doing over there? Alright, let's go for some trees again. Another string, rolling it in my paint. We're going to just make a tree where we left off here. That one worked. So what I'm doing here is taking some of the extra paint off the canvas. I can see that I have way too much paint. Add some darker, some black. Let's add some black to that. So now we'll have some trees that are in the front that have black. I want to take my paper towel and dab this because this is my foreground. I want to make sure you've got that covered. And see, that kind of makes it look like you got some grass here in the front. I think that's all I'm going to do with this. I'm finished painting, and I will let you see it when it's totally dry.